Okay, so we have for today a flip up, flip down pocket with insert. This is for our Mayhem Junk Journal Challenge here at Dear Julie Julie. We have to use journal lined paper, metal, and fabric. Okay, journal lined paper, metal, and fabric to make our flip up, flip down pocket with insert. Let's get to it. Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I'm excited about this one. It might be a pretty easy one, a pretty fast one. And so I do want to wish you a happy Mother's Day if you are celebrating Mother's Day today. And for those of you that are missing your moms, I'm right there with you. And so I hope you're able to make the best of this day. Remember the good things, and let's get crafting. So here we go. I have chosen this piece of, it's the original first page of, or the first part of the roll from the masking paper. And I was like, okay, I'm going to use that. I don't like to waste anything. I have a tag from my Cricut. I have this piece that was left after we made the sewing journal. I have this piece of fabric left from when we made the February journal that was entirely the journal part, and the basis for all the embellishments were fabric. And so I had this piece left. And then for my metal, I have a bulb pin with this piece of a bracelet, and it has a jump ring hanging on it. So I might have to add something to that jump ring using items that we have. So remember, we are making a flip up, flip down pocket with insert, journal lined paper, metal, and fabric. So the first thing I want to do is I want to make this stronger. So I'm going to go ahead and take out my glue stick, and I am going to put glue on this paper. I have the purple glue stick still. It's what I've been using. And I just need to make enough of a background to be able to make my flip up, flip down pocket. So to start off, I'm going to go ahead and glue this and then let it dry. And while we're letting that dry, we'll move on to the next thing. Okay, so just gluing that together. I didn't check to see if it would glue with I was like, oh, I didn't check to see if it would stay together with a glue stick, and it is. So that is awesome. So again, this is masking paper, and we'll set that aside, and we'll set our fabric aside. Let's go ahead, and this is our little tag. I'm going to go ahead, and of course, I am going to rip around this so we can still save the going to market. And I'm going to rip around this. I want to add it to the tag, and that will give us journaling space here on the back of this. This the tag is printed from paper from Martha Stewart, from a paper pad. And the other day when I cut tags all day, this was one of the sets of tags that I cut, and I was like, oh, this will work. This will be good. Okay, let's pull out our book. And let's go to here. Except this should not be the glue book, because these are words that I can use. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and put this down. So we have our journal lined paper. You can use your elements that you need to use on any part of the flip up, flip down pocket or the insert. So there's our journal lined paper. We have used that, okay? And so we'll come back to this. You know, I'm kind of thinking it might be kind of, I don't know, we'll probably use something else there, okay? Let's go ahead and I want to put the lid on this. We're not live for you to remind me to do that. Okay, so this should be getting close to being dry, and so I'm going to go ahead and start cutting it down. And let's see, I want to make sure that we're within the 5.5 that my pages usually are. Actually, under 5 is where I want to have this. So I'm going to go 4 and 7/8. Okay. This can be turned into paper ruffles. And we'll clean that edge up too. Okay. Now I know that I have that spot that was compromised, so I want that to be on the back. And okay, what do we got here? Let's cut it down just a little bit more because we didn't glue all the way up there. Okay, so that can be for something else, maybe on the master board or something. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to fold this up, and I want to make sure I have a little room here, and then this can come down, but it can still close. Okay, so there's that, and then there's that. This is a flip up, flip down. It's not a, it's a flip up, flip down pocket where your pocket is the back part. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and clean up this edge right here. Okay, make sure that this is still going to fit in there. Okay, so the pocket part is this back here. This is the pocket. This is the flip up, flip down, and you are able to journal in here. And you have this pocket back here, and we are able to journal there as well. Okay, so I want to add some fabric, and we have this piece. I like those 3 flowers. I think I want to add them on the inside here. Okay, so let's see. I know you're surprised because I didn't rip it. Okay, so I have this that I'll be able to use for something. And then I'm just going to go ahead and cut this. I'll be able to use that. Okay. Okay, so we can either go with that or, oh, I like that. What do you think? Yeah, I like that better. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go ahead and use my fabric tack. And I'm going to go up and across, down, and across. Everything doesn't need to be a pocket, Julie. I add glue where those flowers are going to be. Pull that string. Put this on as close up to the edge as I can get. Okay. Get that up there. Shininess off from the glue. Okay. And then I am going to go ahead and come back to this side. I'll use the gobbledygook if I can on this side. That's just the glue that explodes out of the fabric tack. It will still hold this. Okay, so we've added our fabric. We have our flip up, flip down. We have our little insert. And we have our metal piece. I think we can add our metal. What if? No, that's too big. You can use paper for your tag toppers, don't forget. Okay, so if we put that through like that. And cut it. I think I want more in that than just... Yeah, we'll just use that piece of lace right there just to give it a little more texture. And go ahead and staple it. Stapling takes up less bulky room. Okay, so there's that, there's that. Let's go ahead and trim off this fabric over here. Okay. Yes, I might be using all the little pieces. Do you like to use all your little pieces? Okay, there we go. There's that. And then up here, I have some stitching. Okay, so we'll do a little collage here. And then, let's see. And we have a quote. The night winds come and go, mother, upon the meadow grass, and the happy stars above them seem to brighten as they pass. The May Queen. You know, since it's Mother's Day, I think we'll go ahead and we'll add this as a quote. And quotes are one of the things that we are adding in. It wasn't a requirement on this particular one, but we have been adding that. So we'll go ahead and add that quote right there to this insert, which is a little tag that we've made. Okay, and then still need to add the metal. Still need to add the metal, Julie. Okay. Oh, I like that. I like that. I think we could just add the metal to this piece of lace. I do want to add something here. I have those little bingo pieces. And I wonder, I think I have a hole punch. I do have a hole punch. A few. I think that this right here will fit in that. So let's go ahead and find, I put everything in a box. So, I mean, there's a little tiny bird there. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Well, we'll try. We'll turn him upside down. So this little bird is from Red Roses, Yellow Birds. Go ahead and, oh, you know what? Okay. We'll grab a different one. We need to cut the hole in this first. I'm going to use the small hole on the crocodile. Cut a hole. Okay, so just cut a little hole there. And then I'm going to add the little guy. So put glue on here. Add the little guy. And naturally, the one that I get has plastic coming off the edge. Okay, so adding the little guy. And then putting him on so that he's at the top of the circle. Okay, then we'll go ahead and, you know what? Let's always do something different, right, Julie? Okay, let's go ahead and coming through the very top of this, and I've got some thread. If I do thread on there, I think I'm gonna do the, no. I just don't know if the, oh well, here we go. Go through the jump ring. Wrong direction. Through the jump ring. And I'm going to tie it. Okay. bring it around. Okay, I'll take the needle off. Okay, and I'll just, with the short side, I'll make my bow loop. With the long side, I'll go around. Gives me more area to play with. Okay. And I'm going to double knot this, so I think that those loops are an okay size. In real time here, you guys, in real time. It's like, there we go. The loops are a little bigger than what I wanted, but that's okay. Could go ahead and cut it all, but there we go. Okay, so now we have our metal, and I'm just going to attach this to the lace. Just going to attach this to the lace. Okay, it's attached. We'll bring it around, and there we go. Got our little dangle and our pocket. Okay, so I want to go ahead and let's decorate this pocket a little bit. Let's see, do we have... I want a closure on this. Okay, so I'm thinking either that or these are not thick enough. Oh, there's a fun little circle. Okay. Okay, so we could do a little collage like. Well, we have a bigger. I need to, if I use any of those, I need to go ahead and distress them. The edges of the flowers ended up, they're pretty white. Okay, kind of like this all by itself, maybe with the little circle. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So, yeah, so on your flip up, flip down, you probably want some way that the little flap is held. So I'm going to use this. I need those strings out of the way. So I'll use this little postcard. This is from Lovely Red Roses. There are so many postcards in so many sizes in this Lovely Red Roses digital kit, and they are all different postcards. And then those postcards are all different sizes. And so that was really fun. I wanted postcards. As a matter of fact, I am putting together a one sheet that is tiny postcards, and I've been giving those away as prizes at the live videos. So if you get the chance to join in on a live video, that is what we've been doing over there. Okay, so this will flip up, flip down. You've got journaling space in there, and we've got that. I love, love, love it. So I think the other thing I want to do is, because we haven't done any decorating on the inside here, I have these little stamps that I had gotten at Michael's, and they've got a couple of little tiny birds on them. Okay, and so I thought we could go ahead and just add the little tiny birds and maybe the postmark stamp. Where is the postmark? Okay, so I have the Paris postmark, little birds, and then maybe a little bit of text. And so let's go ahead, just so that this is not just plain. Okay, so let's go ahead, and you see I have the text stamp, and I just go ahead and use it just like this. Okay. It just gives me something a little different. Okay, and makes it not plain. Okay, and then little bird. Okay, so got that little bird, and then there is another little bird in here. There's some bees. I know many of you have been looking for bee stuff. So there are 2 bees in here. There's a couple butterflies, 3 butterflies, a dragonfly, and a ladybug, along with some roses and some other leaves. Okay, we'll go. Okay, so just adding a couple birds, because that's what I've been using in here, and then I need to read this to see what direction it goes. And I just think that it's fun to add the postmark stamp. Okay, so there we go. We've made that. It has a little bit of character, and okay, and so this will go down and we'll just go under there, and when this gets glued, it'll get glued here, here, and here, and that will hold that in. Now, if you end up and you've made your pocket, and for some reason you made an insert and it's like barely gonna fit in here, then you can do like I did in yesterday's video and add an edge, and then go ahead and, so add an edge, fold it over, and be able to have the place for it to go there. You could go ahead and add just for fun. I think we'll go ahead and add some of this right here for fun, for fun. Go from that bird. Okay, so if you needed to you could just go ahead, fold this over, and then glue that down, and that could be the side of your pocket. And rather than gluing it down, okay, so I'll leave that like that, and that way I can show you. There, we'll go ahead and put that. Okay, fold up. So flip up, flip down, pocket. Okay, so this is going to be the pocket, and this is our insert. We used our fabric, we used our metal, and our journaling, journal lined paper. Okay, there you go. So let's clean this up. Take a look at what we got. Okay, so here we go. Our flip up, flip down pocket with our little closure here. We added stamping. We added this so that we can have a bigger pocket when it comes time to putting it in the journal. This is from the Lovely Red Roses, and I believe this is from the Red Roses Yellow Birds Digital. Remember, we have our Cricut tag here with our little tag top. Added some lace, and here's our metal with the bulb pin and a part of the bracelet. And we added the little bird on the bingo piece, and that gave us a little dangle. Also have a quote here, some stitching on the book page that was left, and on the back we have our journal space. So that is our project for today. And so next we need to pick something for tomorrow. So these are going to go into the little bucket, and we'll put those right up there. And here we go. Now, my book is not ready, so we cannot do fancy closure or signature ties. So hopefully we don't get those. But looks like we're going to have a layer collaged page masterboard. Layered collage page masterboard. And then on that, we need to include game piece or pieces, book page, doily. Wow, I got pretty lucky, didn't I? Game piece, book page, doily. We're going to be making a layered collage page masterboard. Needs to be 8.5 by 11 or bigger. And so, yeah, so we'll be doing that. And actually, tomorrow is Monday. So Monday will be our Mayhem Monday mini challenge in the challenge. That could be challenging. So I hope we'll see you tomorrow at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time right here. Same channel, same time, same place. And so 10:30 Pacific Standard Time, be here for the mini challenge in the challenge 5.2. See you then. And happy Mother's Day. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. For Mother's Day, let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, she's not in there. But her babies are. There's 3 of them. Oh, they're sleeping. Hi. Hi, baby birds. Say hi. Say hi. Well, there's 3 babies in there. They are so much smaller than the ones that were in the other nest. I don't know, can you see better from far away? Happy Mother's Day.